Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen from around the world. I am Wole coming to you live on this program, Fixing Africa. That is a team. So, we say Fixing Africa starting from Nigeria. It is practically known by scientists all over the world that if Nigeria is fixed, the whole of Africa will be developed based on the theory of emulation. Now, we also know that in developing a nation, any nation that has developed, which I'm going to give you the statistic of 5 most developed nations recently, no one has been developed by the government. It has always been one or few citizens that have developed the nation. That is what we Oyekon Foundation are trying to do, and that is why I will be going ahead in this program to define foundation and maybe the roles of foundation in national development, just one though. Now, what is foundation? According to Nisbet 1973, Nisbet 1973 defined foundation as a corporation, as a group of people coming together, forming corporation to do what? To facilitate economics, culture, and etc. towards national development. Simply put, a foundation can be defined as a group of people trying to develop a nation with their programs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what Oyekon Foundation is doing. Oyekon Foundation was started by Bolaji. He's my younger brother. And I knew that from childhood, Bolaji has been doing everything to ensure that the poor, the marginalized, are at least given equal opportunity with the rich or the average people in the society. Bolaji has ever hated oppression, and that is why one of his major objectives was to go and become a lawyer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bolaji, the president of Oyekon, remember we are still going, you are still going to see in a video that I will be posted here, that I will jointly post with this very video, how one man called Bill Gates developed the destiny, transformed the surface, the narrative rather of the whole of America. We are going to see that one man can do it, and in fact, it is not always many people that develop nation. It's usually few or one. Now, Bolaji was a kind of doing all these things. I could remember one day basically that me and Bolaji told me to ask him questions right from Calabar. I was asking him questions on how Nigeria and poor people, all this. I was taking different facets of Nigeria, poor people, Okada, tomato seller. He was providing solutions to all the questions. We talked, our entire family, about 10 to 15 people were in that vehicle. We talked from Calabar to Lagos up to Ibadan. From Calabar, that is over, I think, 500 kilometers or something like that. Very, very far. Let's say 8 hours to, let's say 8 hours, or if not 10 hours, or if not even 18 hours. I can't really point my finger at it that way. Now, let's listen. Bolaji quickly remember that his micro levels of solving poverty in Nigeria was not enough, and he came up with gathering some like-minded people to form Oyekon Foundation, and this is the main perimeters by which all nations that develop. One person will always want to see devastating situation of his country brought to normalcy, but he will not be able to do it. Then if he's wise, he will gather people with like-minded people and develop. This is the real definition of what a foundation is. Now, let's go to the practicality that I was telling you. There are 5 nations that I will tell you. Dubai, that is United Arab Emirates. We have Singapore, we have Saudi Arabia, and we have Brazil. Just 50 years ago, can you imagine? 50 to 20 years, like Saudi Arabia, Singapore, those ones are within 20 years. One man, which we are going to be seeing in this program, develop, transform the narrative of the country. We are going to see that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very interesting program. That's why I beseech you to share this program. If you really love Nigeria, share this program so that we get a lot of people, because when plenty people come to do something, the task is usually very easy, especially when they are good heads. Ladies and gentlemen, now, this country was devastating, useless like Nigeria in terms of economics, education, and other social structure of the country. But one man or few people came together, abandoning the government, developed, transformed the nation such that our people are proud now that they are in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is where all our medical doctors are going now. Saudi Arabia, that just 20 years ago, Nigeria was far developed than Saudi Arabia. Please check statistics and quote me wrong if I am wrong. Drop it in this comment section. But you know, sociology may hardly be wrong with societal phenomenon rather. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the shocking one. America, your dream and my dream, that we all are trying to go. Just 100 years ago, America was very devastating than Nigeria. But one man called Bill Gates transformed the landscape, the narrative of America, and America is what it is today. We are going to be watching a video of how a old man that witnessed the development when America was poor and the transformation to development, to advancement, and he will be giving the narrative of who was responsible, what was responsible, and he will be saying Bill Gates. And this man, if I call the name of this old man, which is 90-something years, you will be so surprised and you will believe everything that he said. This man's name is Warren Buffett. In this video that we'll be seeing, Warren Buffett will be telling us how America developed thanks to only one man, Bill Gates, which is what Bolaji or all of us in Oyekon Foundation are trying to do. Of course, you know, it's not only Bill Gates. There are some organized group of people trying to achieve one goal that Bill Gates achieved, which is national development, poverty alleviation program. All this kind, because he claimed that poor people should use his computer, his computer should not be made for only rich people. Just like the vision that the secretary read for us yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the video. In this video, we could see that Warren Buffett said that before Bill Gates came up with his Microsoft idea, with his idea of national development, America was very bad. America was devastating. America was, you know, any form of nefarious activities that you could think of was the educational sector, religion, health, what again? Culture, what again? Economy, everything was devastating until Bill Gates come up. And that is what we are trying to do. I am trying to give you hope that something like this will happen. This is why we will be bringing anyone in Nigeria, especially in Oyekon Foundation, that have ideas on any social problem in Nigeria, how we could solve it. This is why we will be calling everyone starting from next week. Next week, I'm not talking alone. I'm going to be inviting people by the grace of God to come and provide panacea to any aspect of Nigerian problem. It could be Okada problem, it could be transportation problem, it could be education, it could be religion, it could be any aspect that would just lead to national development. Ladies and gentlemen, I remain Oyekon Basi, hosting this program right in for Oyekon Foundation, and the program is teamed with Fixing Nigeria. Help me to like this video, share. Thanks, bye for now.
Many of you are probably too young to remember with clarity. Anyway, 15 years ago, this country almost had an inferiority complex about its ability to compete in the world, and you know, and with software and the whole development of the computer, now the rest of the world is looking to us, and you know, Bill has played a big part in that. I mean, he has contributed in a major way to a change in our attitude about this country and the world's attitude about this country.
So what impelled you